Hey guys, Chris here with Strength and Steel Reviews, and it is true, I traded in my REP Pépins for these Trulaps, a set of adjustable dumbbells that are cheaper, that have 26 different weight increments, and a way faster adjustment system. The two questions to be addressed: one, was it a great mistake? And two, what was I thinking? Let's talk about it. Okay, so this video is kind of piggybacking on one of my previous videos where I detail all of the reasons why I surrendered the infamous, the famous I should say, REP Pépins Adjustable Dumbbells. I knew that they weren't for me, not that they were horrible dumbbells, but that they weren't for me, and I wanted a different set, something that was more akin to my own personal preferences. So I set out on a quest to find just that, and I decided upon the Trulaps. So today we're going to discuss whether this quest is officially complete or if I've arrived at the wrong destination and need to speak to another NPC and have a new quest assigned. But before we proceed, for anybody that's new here, this is Strength and Steel Reviews. My name is Chris, I'm a personal trainer, and I love home gym gear, and I especially love using it. That is where my specialty arises. I work out 5, 6, 7 days a week. I use this gear, so my feedback is based off of frequent use. A lifetime of exercise. I'll be doing this until I die. So if you haven't, please subscribe, join the channel. Let me start off with the open cage design of the Trulaps. One of my greatest complaints about the REP Pépins was their closed cage design. Now, I am fully aware that their closed cage design is a great reason why they are so tough, why they're so resilient, why they're so durable, and I think that's awesome. But if I'm being honest, I quickly discovered I didn't really care because I didn't really drop my adjustable dumbbells, my Repins, all that often, if ever. Maybe during a heavy press, but that was about it. And even then, if I wanted to avoid it, I could. And that was one of the big draws for me to the Trulaps, is they have an open cage design. So these are more like traditional dumbbells that you would find at a commercial gym. To me, this enables me to do Romanian deadlifts more efficiently, lateral raises more efficiently, even to supinate during curls more efficiently. I work out a lot, so I want to ensure that the exercises that I do often feel as I wish them to. That said, I acknowledge wholeheartedly that I probably would not want to be dropping these Trulaps. So if you're somebody that drops your dumbbells a lot, you intend on abusing them, well, then probably the REP Pépins are going to be correct for you and not the Trulaps. These are not designed to be dropped, just like the Nuobells are not designed to be dropped. For me, that isn't an issue. Now, another complaint that I had about the REP Pépins was I struggled with the pop pin adjustment system. Now, I say in that video, I did not absolutely despise it. I didn't think it was the worst. They jump up in 10-pound increments. You have to adjust them on both sides, which is kind of annoying. And they had these little adder weights with these pop pins that slide into place. Now, those I did not like at all. I like having a place for everything, and finding somewhere for those adder plates to go was an endless frustration for me. With these Trulaps, you have 26 different weight increments. I love that, especially for exercises like lateral raises, which I spam because I want bigger shoulders. You're already operating at a lower weight threshold, so smaller jumps allow me to progressively overload more efficiently. And maybe it's because I'm American, but I like options. I like more options. I don't want to have to worry about an external component like adder weights, and there are none here. It all lies within this adjustable dumbbell. That said, with 26 different weight increments comes a lot of plates. And yes, there's a lot of adjusting. Getting from the top end to the bottom end of the weight threshold takes a little while. But because of how unbelievably convenient this adjustment system is, I don't care. I love this wrist style quick twist adjustment system. To me, convenience matters. I like efficiency in my gym. I like everything to be consolidated within the design of the dumbbell, and I like ease of use so I can manage my time properly. All that said, my first complaint about the Trulaps would be the weight is listed in both kilograms and in pounds. And I'm American, and yes, we lag behind the rest of the world. I know that, but I know pounds. And depending on which direction the dumbbell is actually facing, I'll need to torque my head ever so slightly to see how many pounds versus perhaps the kilograms on display I'm using. Not the end of the world, but it is a complaint that I have. Second to that would be, because there are so many increments, because there are so many adjustments, we do have a lot of plates. With a lot of plates comes some difficulty in reseating the dumbbell into the cradle, which is one of the biggest complaints that I personally had about the REP Pépins. No matter how I adjusted that cradle to suit the REP Pépins, somehow the plates always got stuck and I'd need to pull out a rubber mallet, smack on those plates until they dislodged, go through this whole awful, annoying process that probably in the end didn't take more than 5 or 10 minutes to resolve each time, but those 5 or 10 minutes were immensely frustrating and it made me not look forward to using the REP Pépins. So I sought to ameliorate that by using the Trulaps. I will say the Trulaps cradle is not perfect. I haven't had any plate stick in that same way where I need to take out a rubber mallet and start bashing away, but I do sometimes need to reseat the Trulaps because it's not settling in just right. So it isn't the seamless, smooth, and easy process that I always dreamed of, but to me, it is still an improvement upon the REP Pépins. And along those same lines, because of the amount of plates we have, there is indeed some rattle and some movement when you're, some sway with the plates and the dumbbells when you're using them. Now, that is kind of par for the course when it comes to adjustable dumbbells. You kind of expect that. It exists with the REP Pépins in my experience, not so much with the PowerBlocks, but definitely exists with the Trulaps. If you're used to adjustable dumbbells, you should be prepared for that. And then there's, of course, the handle. Now, these are 34mm handles. They're knurled, and I would say the knurling is more passive, while the REP Pépins are a little more aggressive. Now, for me, I really liked the handles in the REP Pépins. I like that slightly more aggressive knurling. These are indeed, yes, a little passive, but not to the point where it deters me from wanting to use them. If I had to choose one, I would say the REP Pépins have slightly better knurling. I think that's fair. And as far as use is concerned, beyond the open cage, the Trulaps feel balanced. They feel really good to use. I love the way that they look. I think they're beautiful. I think they're unique. I think they stand out. I love this silver steel look. It makes you proud to own them. I mean, people don't talk about it often, but you do want your adjustable dumbbells to look pretty cool. And to me, these stand out. They make your home gym space look more inviting, more attractive, more professional. And I like that. And the last thing that I'll mention today when comparing the two will be the price. Now, these Trulaps are $800 for the 92-pound pair, and that's with free shipping. Now, 92 pounds might seem a little light for some of you. Maybe it will be for me. It really isn't right now. I'm not trying to push heavyweight. If I need 95, 100, 105-pound pair of dumbbells, then down the line, I've just decided I'll buy traditional dumbbells. I'll just get a few pairs. If you do want heavyweight, 105, 125 pounds, the REP Pépin has you covered. But they are considerably more expensive. For the 85-pound pair, you're already starting at $1,100. 105-pound pair, $1,300. And this is not free shipping. That's gonna cost you extra too. So when I sold my REP Pépins and I bought my Trulaps, I literally made money because they resold so quickly. And let's just say they sold really well. So yeah, Trulaps to me, $800 for this 92-pound pair. It's a great deal. And okay, that's it guys. That's what I was thinking. Now the question of, did I make a mistake? I will say, no, I did not make a mistake. Not for me, not with my own personal preferences. I love this adjustment system. I love the 26 different weight increments and the absence of those adder weights. I love the open cage. I love the way they look. I do not think I made a mistake. The only other comparable upgrade would have been the NÜOBELLs, but as I've been told by so many of you, and as I've seen on Gluck's channel, they are kind of fragile and they break often. Am I gonna get my hands on a pair? Probably. But until then, I'm really happy with these Trulaps. I'm glad I made this decision. And yeah, hopefully this has been helpful for you. Just remember, nobody cares about your money like you care about your money. Nobody cares about your workout experience like you care about your workout experience. Watch reviewers like me, listen to other people's opinions, and then draw your own conclusions. Adjustable dumbbells are often foundational pieces of any home gym. I advise that you treat them as such. All that said, if you've tried the Trulaps, if you've tried the REP Pépins, let me know in the comments, which do you prefer? Am I crazy? I'm sure a lot of you are going to think that I'm crazy. That's okay. I know I'm not crazy. I'm not. Otherwise, you know the deal. You guys stay strong and you stay steely, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.